Good morning, everyone. Good. So today is 9th of September, a fresh week. So I'm hoping to get something this week. So when at the start of the week, what I aim for is one or two trades within a week. That's what I aim for. So if I get a nice and with the one or two trades, I have to make sure it's a nice opportunity. That's what I always aim for. That's what I always go for. So one or two trades within a week, and I'm down for the week. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what I usually go for. So at the start of today, I think like I would have even taken a sell over here, but because of the week, because of the daily, I saw a daily support. I saw a daily area of interest. That's why I didn't try to even. I didn't enter the trade. I would have taken a sell around 5:30, 5 o'clock there. I would have taken a sell, but I saw there was daily support, so I didn't want to because this was looking very clean. So this is what people will call it, maybe head and shoulder or something. It was looking clean, so I didn't want to. But let me start with the analysis for the. Let me start with the analysis. So with the start of the analysis, so yesterday in the stream, I even said I even talked about the sell on Euro USD. So when you move to the monthly time frame, currently seeing some support and resistance levels. So there was a support level over here at the monthly time frame. That's Euro USD. So when you move to the weekly time frame, so Euro USD sell was looking good this morning, but because of the daily support, that's why I didn't even enter. So when you move to the daily time frame was we currently saw currently there was a support over here. Because this was the initial trend. So the moment this point got broken, it turns to a downtrend. So I wanted to made a rate test, came back. So I wanted to even take a sell. There was the moment this key level got broken, it's retested on this one. So we are expecting it to retest on this level. This is the next support level that the market might retest on. This was the support level that the markets would have retested on. But when you move to the H4 time frame, H4 was looking clean for the sell to this level. But because of the daily support level, there was a daily support level, this level. Because anytime there was a shift in structure over here, made a lower low, lower high, retested on this level. So I'm expecting the market to break and retest on this key level. This is what I was expecting. I was expecting it to retest on this key level. So since it hasn't broken it yet, we are expecting a sell to that level. So if not this sell, I would have taken a sell. If not that support, I would have taken a sell because it was looking cool. The risk reward too was very nice. But because of this, that's why I would have put in my stop loss over here, targeting this zone. But because of this support level. That's why I didn't enter. I would have entered before coming to the stream. But because of this support at the daily time frame, you see the daily time frame is a stronger area. So if you see support or resistance over there, you have to always pay attention to them. So that's why I ignore or I let this trade go. I would have taken a sell over there, but you have to follow the plan, and the week is what young, so maybe you have more opportunities to come. Monday would have been a nice Monday. It would have been a nice Monday. So I was expecting this level will get rejected. Price will reject this level. That was what I was expecting. That's why. But still, we can get an opportunity in case maybe this candle close. Maybe there can be an opportunity at the H1 time frame. Maybe when you see a retracement, something like this, when you see a retracement, then what? Take a sell to this level. So that's something like that. That I'm expecting something of that sort to happen. But for the meantime, I'm not in any trade. For the meantime. So I'm always looking for. I'm always striving to look for what is my win rate. That's what I always strive for. To look for a clean trade. So let's move to the GBP USD. So when you move to GBP USD, on the monthly time frame, we had a resistance over here. On the weekly time frame too, we have a resistance over here. So we have another resistance support level over here. That's on the weekly time frame. So we have another support level over here. We have another support level over here. So when you come to the time frame, currently the daily time frame is an uptrend. The daily time frame is currently an uptrend, so it is trying to make a retest. There was a key level. This is 100% retracement level. So there was a key level over here that price might retest on. This is the key level that price might retest on. This is the key level that price might retest on. The daily time frame. We had a resistance over here. So moving to the H4 time frame, currently H42 is a downtrend, but with the GU we have a lot of consolidations. We have a consolidation level over here, so you have to avoid those consolidation. The one that was looking good was Euro USD. That was the one that was doing good. So but with the GU, the best place to take a sell, or the best level to take a sell, is when price are broken through these zones. When these zones have been broken, when all these zones have been broken, you get it. Before, I think you get a nice opportunity to take a sell. But at this moment, we have a lot of consolidation. So the possibility or the chances of price what breaking these zones is very high. Breaking these zones is very, or either retesting on these zones is very high to move back. Okay. So when it comes to the buy, we have a break. We have what price might what break and retest over here, then continue to this side. But with the sell, this is the point when price broke through this slide, this zone. This is where I'm going to what take the sell. That's where I'm going to what take a sell. But at this point, I'm just watching what's going on. Euro USD was the one which presented opportunity. But I'm having a high hope that it can break and it can bounce back, or it can move up again. That's what I'm expecting. But when it comes to the sell, I'm expecting a sell at this point. I'm expecting for the buy, unless it has broken above this one before I will go in for a buy. Unless it has broken above before I will go in for a buy. But for the meantime, sell is what is looking good. Sell at the meantime is what is looking good. So when you check the economic calendar for the day, we don't have any high impacting. So these are the days that I usually prefer trading. You get it? Because these days, when it comes to no impact news, especially when there's no high impact news, I like these days. It's okay to be taking trades during these days. So there's no high impact news today. So I think if you get a nice opportunity taking, you don't have to be thinking twice on whether there was an upcoming news or what. So tomorrow around 6 a.m. you have a high impact news. So this is a high impact news. The claimant can't change. So anytime there's high impact news, you have to be very careful on the trade you'll be taking. So I'm expecting, since this point is a key level, I'm expecting price to retrace on this level, because the daily time frame is an uptrend. So anytime price breakthrough or anytime structure gets invalidated, so this was lower low, lower high, lower low. So the moment this point got retest on this key level, or 100% to make 100% retracement to this level, on this level, and move up. That's what I'm expecting to happen. That's what I'm expecting. So I'm expecting it to retrace on this level. I'm expecting it to retrace on this level, then move up. Then move up to this level. But currently it's trying to break through. So let me analyze gold and see what's going on over there. So when you move to gold, so gold USD, so the monthly time frame, there was nothing to look for. over there. But when you move to the weekly time frame, you have the resistance over here. We have the resistance over here. There was nothing good. So when you move to the daily time frame, on the daily time frame, you had what? The daily time frame is currently an uptrend, but it has retest or retrace on what? This 100% level. It has retraced on this 100% level. So currently, the H4 is what? It's a downtrend. You get it? So most of the times, it's always best when the two time frames are in the same direction. So what I'm expecting, when this candle break through this one, can go for a sell to this level. For this level, this will be the take profit level. But if you are looking for a buy, it can be a counter trend trade to this level. You get it? But I will prefer a sell over what a buy. But we have a strong area of interest here. So unless, and when you look at the H4 time frame, it looks like what the H4 time frame has formed with no bottom wick. So I'm expecting this wick to be created before what price will even move further down. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm expecting to happen on what gold. So this week I'm really what on guard to what I have to make money this week. So I'm going to be on guard watching the charts. I'm not going to allow any I'm not going to what let any trade go. I'm going to be on guard. I'm going to be on guard. So check it when you check the economic calendar for the week. So most of the times, the best times to get best time to what get better trades is what the second and the third week of the month is the best times too. So Wednesday to early morning. So this week it looks like 6 o'clock there. You have more news around 6 a.m. So you have CPI. Wow. So on Wednesday you have CPI. On Thursday around 12:15 you have monetary policy statement. So monetary policy statement is simply what the interest rate. And you again have what you have PPI too. But Friday there was no news. There was no news on Friday. So Tuesday, tomorrow we don't have any high impact news. So the Bank of Canada Governor Mark Clem speaks, which is not that it's not going to be other impactful like that. So Wednesday, so this week is not that like volatile. It's not going to be volatile like that. So like I'm having a strong belief that this price over here is going to reject this level. I'm having a strong conviction. So sometimes the market might entice you, like it's not the market might like it will sometimes trick you, like maybe you are missing something big. So you have to sticking to your plan. I think is the best way to deal with this market. You get it? You need to have a plan that you are going to stick with. If you stick with your plan, for instance, so assuming maybe I was impulsive and I entered a sell over here, I'm sure maybe I would have thought the experiencing a retracement, because this is what daily support level, and I'm having a strong belief that this candle is going to make a retracement. But one thing too is what the dip of this place has been broken, so which is giving a potential that price might even come down, which is having a potential that price might come down. But if not this support, I would have entered it before I would even come to the stream, because the opportunity I saw it. But the reason why I avoided it is what, because of the daily support level. That's why I avoided taking it, because I have to stick to my plan. I have to what, abide with my plan. I have to go with the plan that I'm having. That's why I didn't bother to what, take a sell over here, because it was looking good. You get it? It was looking good. There was a break over here, retested. So even on GU, I saw a small range on GU that I wanted to take. This range before this candle form, it was looking like a small support level, so I wanted to take a sell. By the way, this candle really what moved very fast, so I have to, it's like something that happened on Euro USD last Friday. Was it last Thursday also? Last Thursday, as I was waiting for the support to be created. So the same thing that happened over here. So on Euro USD, that was Friday, the buy that I wanted to take on the stream. So this buy, I wanted the candle to what, to open with a small what, bullish candle. I wanted it to open with a small bullish candle over here, then I would take a buy. But what, unfortunately, we had what, a massive move, or we saw a big candle over here, so we couldn't even take advantage or opportunity of it. Okay, so if you can see how the candles were forming over here, it shows you, or it gives you a signal that there was something that went on over here. There was what, a high impact, and that was NFP. Was it NFP? This was what, was it NFP? Fifth. Yeah, I think it was ADP or so. I think it was ADP. So you see how the candle moved up and it came down. So it tells you that what, there was a high impact news during that day. So I avoided it. You get it? But I would have taken a buy if maybe it gives a signal. I would have taken a buy. So if this candle closed bearish like this, I'll move to the H1 time frame, wait for a pullback, then I'll take what? I'll take a sell. So that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. I'll take a sell. It's just the start of the week, so we have to take it slow. I don't have to. The start of the week, we have 4 days to go. So by almost within the 4 days, I'm very sure there will be an opportunity during that time. So I have to really take it slow. I don't have to be rushing. So I'm hoping there'll be. So since this candle, so if you are watching the H1 time frame, you can see the previous candle close with no wick. So what you are hoping, mostly what happens is what, when the candle opens with no wick, for instance, you are going to see a pullback, okay, for the trend to continue. But maybe let's see whether the lending open session. So lending open session, it's left with less than 10 minutes for the lending session open. So for the lending to open. So assuming maybe I was at the stream, maybe before this one happened, I would have taken a sell over here. There was an opportunity to over here. A support was created. You take this, even though the range is not wide, but you could have even managed yourself within a what. When it happens like that, you can manage yourself. So the patterns, as I always repeat, the patterns are very the same every day. See this thing, support created, trend continue. So the market moves in a certain way. It moves in what, one particular way. So if you know how it moves, so the support was created over here. So it's the same thing that happens on GU. I really studied the pattern. It's the same thing that happened on GU. So when you move to GU, for instance, so this was the support that I was expecting. So something like this. If the candle has moved, if it moves like this, if it moves like this, we are going to what, see a bullish candle. So it should move bullish. If it moves bullish, so yeah, so I'm expecting, if the bearish candle create the support, what are you expecting? A trend continuation. So these are the patterns that you have to memorize. So this is what's happening on what, GU. But the reason is what, I wanted to take a sell, but the way this candle closed, I was around when this candle closed. The way it's closed, you see, it's closed very deep. So I was thinking maybe it's going to close something small, then I'll take the sell. But the way it's closed to what, to the resistance level, and there was no opportunity to take a sell. So is Euro USD moving? Yeah. So this was a nice entry. It was a nice setup. It's a nice setup. So one thing I strongly believe that what, no matter what, if you are patient, you are going to get a setup, even though you will miss some. There's no way you are going to, because there's no way the market is always going to meet your standard. You get it? There's no way the market is always going to meet your standard. Sometimes you exactly know where the market is going to move to, but it is not going to meet your entry criteria. When it happens like that, just let it go. You get it? Because this one, for instance, I knew it was going to what, move down, but there was no entry. You get it? Because I've been preaching, you don't have to buy on support and resist in my rules. Because of what? Because of the this thing. Because I know it is going to move down. Because when you move to here, you see, it is very clear. It's very clear over here. The market has moved up. It has moved. What are you expecting? It has moved up. What are you expecting? You are expecting a retracement. You have a support level over here. So before you can listen, I'm expecting what, a retest to this level, the trend will continue. That was what I was expecting. You get it? That was what I was expecting. But when you move to, so the daily time frame, you see the previous candle tried to break it, came and retested, move up. Came and retested and move up. So when you move to the H4 time frame, H4 time frame was looking good. It was really looking good. You get it? So I would have taken a sell. Supposing maybe this candle broke through this support level. Okay, but it came and retested on this one. But I don't have to sell when the range is very small. Okay, if I'm taking a sell over here, so what if this candle price retest over here and move up? So it was not something that worth it. That's why I let it go. Get it? So missing trades, it's normal. You are going to experience it within the market. You don't have to beat yourself up, or you don't have to be what hitting yourself up that you are missing trades, you are missing trade. It's normal. You are going to miss it. You can't catch every move in the market. Okay. But one thing what I always one thing that makes me happy is what when the market is what moving according to how I projected or speculated. It's I'm really happy when it happens like that, because I knew a time will come that I'll be taking those trades. I knew a time will come the market is going to present opportunities. So something like this, when you move to GU, so like when if you are not getting a trade, or if you are missing trade, just seek motivation or seek this thing. Just seek motivation from your past trades. So when I'm not getting trades, for instance, this is what I do. I just move to my past trades. I just watch it and know it's going to happen. So I will just tell myself, oh, okay, I took a trade over here. This thing is surely going to happen again. Okay, I took a trade over here. This thing is surely going to happen again. You get it? So that's what usually I do. This thing is surely going to happen. If not today, tomorrow it will happen. If not tomorrow, next week it will happen again. You get it? So that's what you have to be doing, because the market is going to repeat itself. It repeats itself. This trade, I've taken a similar trade like this before. Okay, I've taken a similar trade like this before. So I don't have to beat myself when in case maybe I miss a trade. One thing that you have to always seek for is what? Were you able to project or speculate where the market is going to move to? Because this is very simple. It just broke here, broke here. What are you expecting? Even yesterday on the stream, I even said about it. I even talked about the sell. It's going to retest over here, so it's going to retest over here, but unfortunately it didn't do what I was saying, or it didn't retest on this level, retest, but it's created a support itself. Okay, so when it's created a support itself, what are you expecting? Expecting what? Continuation of the trend to the next reactional level. But we have a reactional level over here. The range was very small. Reactional level over here. So only point, or the only way price is going to break through reactional levels is what? When we have it is high volume time. During high volume time, we are going to what? Experience price breaking through support and resistances. When there was high volume time, when we are in high volume time, price is always going to break through support and resistance levels. Okay, so that's the most important thing. This game is very emotional. It's an emotional game, especially missing trades and those stuff. So when you are seeing your friend winning and you are missing trades, you feel like you are not doing anything. But you have to. The most important thing is, what do you usually see before you enter the market? I'm going to be pissed off when maybe everything meets my trade signal or my trade criteria and I didn't take it. That's when I'm going to get pissed. But if the thing is not meeting my entry criteria, why should I get pissed about it? So this one, for instance, why should I have to even beat myself up? Because I knew what? It is not advisable for me to be taking a sell over here, because we have a support level over here, and I've always been advising we don't have to be buying on, you don't have to be selling on support. So if I'm missing this trade, that means what? I didn't even miss it. It is what? It is not in my trading plan. It is not in my trading plan, so I didn't miss it. Okay, I didn't miss it. So you have to have a trading plan. You get confused when you don't have a trading plan. We get confused when you don't have a trading plan. So it's always good to have a trading plan. So this was, even though I knew it is going to move in a sell, the setup confirmed the sell. But what? It's not the way it has formed. It's not in my my trading book or my playbook. My playbook with the entry, it is not inside. The way the market has formed is not inside my playbook, so I don't have to be taking this trade. Other than that, I'll be breaking my rules. So these are the trades that. So these are the things that. This is what oil money. I see this one's like an oil money. This is oil money. Okay, oil money. Yeah, oil monies. So these are the things that I look for. But this week, I have to tackle the market. I have to go with the market boot for boot. So GU. So either GU or Euro USD will give us an opportunity this week. Either GU or Euro USD. So when it comes to GU, initially the trade didn't form like what we expected to form. So what I'm going to so you see, it is when the market is creating clear zones, for instance, it gives you an indication that maybe it's going to give you an opportunity. So you see, when you look at the top over here, you have a zone over here. When you look at this level too, we have a zone over here. So within this week, we will either what? If the market be on our side, we will either what? I will either get a trade over here. Not I will either get a trade over here. I will either get a trade over here, or I will either get a trade over here. So that's what I'm aiming for this week. So you see how the H1 has closed on, but it's not advisable to be taking trade like this. So the stop loss is 17 pips, the range is what? 7 pips. So I don't take this kind of trades. So so the zone on Euro USD is getting filled. The zone on Euro USD is getting filled. The H4 was really looking good. The H4 was really looking good. But it was not in my plan. It was not in my plan. It was not in my plan. 20 pips. So the risk toward 17. So it's like 1 to 1 point something risk to reward, which was looking good. So with GU, so when it comes to GU, you're expecting to get into this zone. When it gets to this zone, so this is the trader. These zones are all what consolidation areas. So I would love to avoid these zones. These zones are all consolidation zones. So the best place or the best level to be taking trades is at this level. That's the best level to be taking trades. Euro USD was what I've been watching. So the way price respects structures, if you understand structures, the way price respect them, it's mind busting. The way, if you can read structures, then it's easily for you to be predicting where the market will be going, because price really respects structures very, very well. So exactly As price broke through, it broke this level, broke this level. What are you expecting? A retest on this level or on this level or 100% retracement on this level? But you can see it's made a support. So it's either going to, so at this point, anytime price get to this level, you either what break even because the possibility or the chances of price getting back is very high. So anytime if okay, so anytime price will get to this level, we are going to see what. Yeah, so exactly on good what I said, when this candle close beneath this one, it's going to be a nice sell on gold to this level. But before that, you have to wait for the candle to close. You get it? You have to wait for the candle to close. That would be the best idea to go by on gold. You have to wait for the candle to close. If the candle close, then you can take a sell, but the stop loss is going to be the next structure level. So maybe if you move to the H1 time frame, if you want a shorter, or if you want, so the best idea is wait for this one to close. When it's closed, it will be a nice idea on gold. So we are having bigger ranges. I'm seeing a potential this week because we are having big ranges this week. Even though this week we have what do you call it? This level we have missed this range. We have taken advantage of. We have missed this range. So we are still hoping to be taking advantage of this range. Okay, we are hoping to be taking advantage. Or one thing that will happen too is what, let me check the daily time frame. Since the daily time frame, so since the daily time frame is an uptrend, when it breaks this one, okay, when it breaks this one, hoping to retest on this one, okay, then what, we take a sell. So I'm having a high hope that this week I have to get a trade, but because of my impulsive my emotions now, I'm not going. Doesn't mean I have to be taking trades that is not deserving. I have to make sure I'm moving according to the plan. But this week I'm really going to be on guard. I'm going to be on the chart 247. I'm going to monitor every single move. I have to get a trade this week because on GU2 we're having a zone over here. So if we saw it, it's either going to be today or tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, still what chances you have to. This was the first move we missed. The first move I missed. My Monday morning would have been good. 19 pips. That's what I'm looking for. That was what I was looking for. It was really looking good. So maybe if I entered over here, so I would have breaking it. I would have by now breaking even and allowing it to run. The reason why I was saying it's going to move down is what the moment I saw this, the dip of this one has been broken, I noticed that we are still going to get a downward move. The moment the dip of this candle, so there was a candle structure change. So the moment I saw it breaking, I realized what we still have somewhat a downward move because you have what. So it's very sad, especially when a clean move like that is not meeting your destiny. So that's why. So the way trading is, that's why when you get trades, you have to allow it to what move to your target, because getting trade is not something that it's not something easily like that. You get it? So you have to always make sure. So trades like this is not going to come every day. You get it? Trade like this is not going to come every day. It's going to be very tough for you to get trade. It's very tough, unless maybe you are trading the lower time frames that you can just close of an eye, you get a trade, close of an eye, you get a trade. But if we're waiting for the right things to happen, it's really going to take you a lot of time. If we're trading the high time frames, it's really going to take you a lot of time. This is really mostly the range, what they call it, the wave 3 is the wave or is the move that mostly moves. It moves very, you get big moves on that. When it is wave 3, you usually get big moves. So there was a break. This range 1 retested this range 3. Okay, so the confirmation was at this level. The confirmation was at this level. So mostly this the wave, or this is the trend that I usually look for. This is the trend that I usually look for. So 10. This is the trend that I usually go for. Trading is really with the waiting part is the annoying part in trading, but that's why mostly you get people disobeying their rules, because they will sit for long and they are not getting trade and they get pissed off, they get annoyed. So it's trading is like, if you can trade as in successfully, there's no way you are not going to be successful in life, because most of us are not patient to wait for things to ripen in life. For instance, especially if you are working on a project and you are expecting things to, maybe you are learning a skill set or you are learning something, you are expecting it to happen within a short moment or within a short period of time for you to prove your haters wrong. But it's not going to happen like that. Life doesn't work that way. You get it. You want it to happen very fast for you to prove your haters wrongly that Charlie, what you are doing is working. You get it. You want it to happen very fast to prove your haters that Charlie, what you are doing is working. But it's not going to happen like that. It's really going to take you a long time, more than expected. I remember when I started trading, I was thinking, oh, trading is going to happen. Trading is going to happen within the first year or some few short period of time. But it took like more than 5 years. You get it. So if you don't know what you want in life, you give up. That's how life works. That's how what I've seen. That's what I've seen about life. So if you start something, you don't have to have as in a time limit on when it is going to work. Never put a time limit on when something is going to work. Other than that, you will get discouraged. Other than that, because everyone has its own time of things manifesting in his or her life. So if you think it's going to happen within a short period of, and anything that worth it, anything that is going to what pay you at long run, or anything that is what the reward is very big, don't expect it to happen within a short period of time. That's how life works. You get it. Don't expect it to happen within a short period of time. Other than that, you can't work, or you can't what, you can't achieve anything in life, because you might think, oh, it should happen very fast, and when it's not working, you leave and move to another thing. You move, and at the end of, you see, your life will go by. You've not achieved, or you've not learned any skill sets. You get it. And you've not learned any skill set. So, and if you see someone achieving, or if you see someone succeeding in something, and you start envying the person, but meanwhile, you were not what patient to stick to one thing. That's why most people envy. You envy because what, you are not achieving anything in your life. Meanwhile, you are not patient to what, stick to one thing for long. You need to stick to it for maybe 5 years. But as you are sticking to that thing, make sure you are learning from what people who are already doing it in the game. That's what I do. For me, I follow people who I want to become like. I want to get to that level. I always follow them. I watch their stories. I watch the IG story. I follow them religiously. You get it. For me to get inspiration, for me to what, to have high hope that whatever I'm doing is going to what, one day what's happen. And you shouldn't give up. You have to work on it. It's like mining, or what, it's like mining gold. Do you think the moment what they start extracting and gold will come, it will pass through process before what they will start what getting the real gold. So that's how life too works. You need to, life will test you to what, to see whether you really want whatever you want. So people are treating life as a gamble. They work on something small. Even trying to grow social media, your social media itself is not something easily. Okay, and it's nothing is easily in life. So that's how trading too works. For you to get a good setup, for you to get a good setup, a setup that you can boldly say, this is 100% set, more money on it. It's really going to take you a long period of time. A long period of time. You get it, but so never look at the results, look at the process. So if you are focused on the process, if you are focused on the work, you will get there automatically without even knowing. So focus on the journey, make sure you are doing the right thing, make sure what you are seeking for feedbacks and those stuffs. Make sure you are reviewing whatever you are doing, and at the end of the day, you will get there. There's no way we're not going to get there. Nature is not biased. There's no way nature is. If you stick to something for long, there's no way nature is going to reward you. I never knew I would be able to even be predicting the market like this. You get it? I never knew. But as I persisted, followed people who are doing it consistently, religiously, with time things became very easily. You get it? So never envy someone. Never envy your friend or anyone you are seeing on social media achieving something. Do you know the number of years he has really gone through the thing? So me, for instance, I'm always in my room. People might even think I'm not doing anything. But the moment they will see me with maybe the moment they will see me doing big things, they might think, oh, this boy never did anything and see what he's doing now. But meanwhile, as I'm in room, I don't even sleep. You get it? I don't even sleep. There was some sense of agency in me. So I even sleep just 2, 3 hours, then I'm awake grinding. I'm awake grinding, doing something. Get it? Something that is going to what improve my life. By someone somewhere, the moment he or she sees you maybe doing do, doing big things, the person will start envying. The person will start talking shit about you. That what did you do? You never did anything. You have even gone for distance. Juju Sakawa Ghana, they will say Sakawa, or maybe you are a scam. People even call me a scam because they always see me. I'm indoors. You get it? They call me the people presume or assume I'm a scammer. That's the environment we find ourselves. People thought I'm a scammer. When I was coming to my new place, those people working on my house, my room, they were thinking I'm a scammer because the things that I was doing, they were thinking this boy is a scammer. I'm not a scammer. I'm doing legit business. You get it? So that's how life works. So never envy. Put in the work. Make sure you are working. Yeah. So copy trading is like copying someone's trade. As the word go, copy. Did you copy when you were in school? Yeah, so it's the same thing. You copy the person's name too. Some people will copy and copy your name. So like maybe we haven't listened. Maybe a broker, the person will sign up on a broker. So you have something called like palm account or something. But that one is different from palm account. So with copy trading, maybe every broker most of the times they have leaderboard or something. They have some challenge or something. I've forgotten what it's called. So if the person signs up to this thing, those challenge or something, the person will give you his code or something. You get it? So you just deposit money in your broker account and you link your account to the person's this thing. So any trade that the person will be taking, maybe you have to apportion the percentage he wants you'll be willing to risk on your account. So when he makes money on your account, you'll be giving him percentage of the profit that he has made. So he will decide the profit share that he wants. Yeah. So if you are good in trading, that one too can also be what an additional source of income. You can be doing those things at the same time, be buying. So there are a lot of numerous opportunities when you know how to trade. So it's another way a trader can get money. People copying your trade to you, sir. It depends on people who are this thing, who are on your this thing on your account. People, it depends on the people who are copying your trade. Yeah. Why you want to copy someone's trade? Don't mind those people. They will tell you go and use this thing. So he was saying sign up. Even if you don't know how to trade, you can even copy someone's trade, right? Yeah. Yeah. What's the name of the broker? Uh, so they will they'll even advise you that they have some. I mean, they want you to use their broker, so they'll tell you they have some algorithm that it can even trade for you. The algorithm will giving you it will be giving you signals and other stuff. Yeah, that's what mostly they do. You have to learn to trade yourself. That's the best way. So there are a lot of opportunities in trading. If you know how to trade perfectly well, there are a lot of opportunities in trading. Affiliate. Oh yeah, we have something. Yeah, we have something like that, too, like partnership or affiliation. Yeah, so if yeah, you have something like that. So that's what the person was trying to do. That was what the person was trying to do. You get a percentage on. This week there we have to make him we have to get trade, or the market should give us trade. The market should give us yeah, but we have okay. Mostly this ones, for instance, you don't see any impact like that. Sometimes you see impact someone, sometimes too. So GDP too doesn't have CPI. That's CPI it's now. So I'm hoping this week will be a good week. I'm really going to keep an eye on every tick of the move. I'm not going to give any chance to the market this week. I have to tackle it boot for boot. Boot for boot. So from tomorrow moving, I'm going to stay vigilant on the moves. I'm not going to allow in the market to. Let me check GDP JPY and see. Who said it? Who said it? I mean, the signal hasn't come, or I should give you signal for you to lose the money, or what? Who was saying, should I give you the signal for them if the market hasn't presented an opportunity? You people, you yourself to get discouraged if you are getting more losses. You truly get discouraged. So they are waiting for the signal to okay. The boot camp have even cancelled it. Who has made payment? Something that I've cancelled it. Who made payment? Who made payment? How many people have made payment? This guy Richie too wanted to make payment, and I told him I've cancelled it. I mean, you guys were not showing interest, and you two, you've not told me anything about it. Abi, you've not told me. So they are waiting for the signal. But they should have said something that may be financial challenge, or so they should have said it that maybe financial. But if anytime I post, no one shows, or no one even shows concern about it, so I notice maybe you people are not interested. I notice, so maybe, so because even this thing, the way it's going to really going to take a lot of my time. It's really going to take a lot of my time. You guys are playing with the skill, and it will get to some time. I be those time when those time I used to teach for free. I used to teach for free those times, and I was telling them it will get to some time I'll start taking money. So you people too, it will get to some time. Even getting to me to do these things, I will not even be getting time to be doing these things. If I'm doing it, the amount of money I'll be charging you, you can't pay. So if you are interested in something, pay money and learn. If you are passionate about something, you have to pay money and learn it. And you guys have seen how we've been predicting the markets back to back. One thing I've seen about people in this industry, especially beginners, is instead of they will not pay money to learn. They will use that money to fund their accounts and blow it. They will prefer funding their account. They will prefer funding their accounts than doing this thing. Let's see, maybe this week you get the opportunity, because this week I'm very I read on the trade, on the market rather. So before you, but it doesn't work. You can't be doing that. It doesn't work that way, because without the knowledge there's no way you'll be able to trade this market successfully, because there are a lot of things that you have to know and things that you have to avoid for your account to be saved. If I'm a beginner, I wouldn't have even bothered to find my account, unless maybe I know someone who is giving me signal. But if I'm trying to analyze it myself, I would rather do it on demo to save myself from losing money, because the chances of a beginner losing money is very high. The chances of you losing money is very high. So on GBP JPY, this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a bearish candle to form to create a support, then what? But if this one forms a bearish candle, you can go to the H1 time frame and look for a shifting structure. Okay, a shifting. So if this one close over here, but before that you have to see a bearish candle forming on this support level before. So this week you are not giving anything, you are not giving the market a chance. Let me check AD. AUD. I need money to go and pay for someone's bride price, actually. I need money to pay for someone's bride price, so I'm very worried. Like the moment the market has been going in your favor, the moment you predict the market back and it goes in your favor, you get some kind of confidence. That's the power of trading. So this one is looking good. Just on the Euro USD last 2 weeks, was it last 2 weeks? So like trading, you people are not seeing the opportunity in trade. If you know how to trade, you don't know the opportunity involved. I'm seeing Euro AUD USD is looking good. Wow. Scouts. But one thing is a pair that I've not traded before. The confidence I don't not have not traded before, like I've not been trading. The confidence is usually not there. So AUD USD, what are you guys saying about it? There was an opportunity on AUD USD. So I rather wait for this thing, because the daily time frame is a downtrend. You get it? H4 time frame is a downtrend. So what you will do now, let's wait for, am I going to trade it? Because it's looking good. If this one close bearish, it's really looking good, because the daily time frame has formed something like a head and shoulder, something that they call a head and shoulder. So I'm expecting it to fill this week. So if the tip of this one breaks, but before that, I will advise you wait for this candle to create the support. Okay, if this candle create the support, AUD USD is going to look is looking good. So it's the same thing. So it's the same thing that formed on the USD JPY last week. It's going to be, let me show you what happened on USD JPY. So just study the pattern, okay? Just study the pattern and let's watch USD JPY. It's the same thing. So the market repeats itself. Know the patterns and what? Trade the patterns. So let's see AUD USD JPY. So if you come to USD JPY, this move, you get it. So see this move. It's even the same as what's happening on what? It's even the same as what's happening on Euro USD. What is happening on Euro USD this morning? You get it. So let's move to the daily time frame and see. But with this one, the daily time frame was what? An uptrend. But the H4 time frame gave what? H4 time frame break. The H4 time frame break. You get it. The H4 time frame break retested on this key level. What are you expecting? A continuation. You get it. You see how it's moved. You see how it's moved very deep. So it's the same thing that is happening on what? AUD USD. AUD USD. I might take it. AUD USD. I'm waiting. What I'm going to wait for AUD USD is what for. Why is it slowing like that? What I'm going to wait for AUD USD is what for AUD. For the H4 candle to close. So around 9 o'clock, it will, when it's close and creates the support, then we take a sell. So it's the same thing. Why the my distance? So let's wait for the support to be created, because this candle, I hope you guys are seeing the opportunity we are having on it. So when you watch left, there's clean zone over there. So when this is what, the moment it made a deep retracement, corrected, this is what wave 1, wave 2, you are going to see a bigger wave or a bigger move over here. So let's wait for, I will advise, if you don't want to, who is Letitia? So what you are going to wait for is what? Let's wait for the H4 candle to close. When the H4 candle close, so that we will get a place we can position our stop loss. So I hope so. It's the same thing over here. I hope you see this pattern. There was a break, retested, trend continuation. You get it? Trend continuation is the same thing. And this one too, the good thing about this one is what? The H4 made what? The daily has made, the daily is a downtrend. H4 too is what? A downtrend. The same thing that is happening. So we are going to wait for the 9 o'clock candle to close. When it close around, so it's left to 1 hour 15. When it close and break above this one, okay, when it breaks above this one, then we can take a sell to for this point to get filled. So that's what you are going to expect on. Yeah, it really looks nice. So the risk, let me check the risk to reward. But let's wait for the H4 candle to create the support. So the risk to reward is going to be like, so maybe going to be a long risk to reward. So maybe I'm sure it will happen around the New York session. But one thing about this pair is what we are going to experience pullbacks. So when the pullback is coming, don't get scared. You get it. Position your stop loss in a better place. You need to position your stop loss because this pairs like this, since even though it is a major pair, but it's not tradable like as compared to the Euro USD, the gold, the GU. You get it. It's not tradable. So when pair is not traded, it's not most of the time tradable. You will see a lot of consolidations and pullbacks. You get it. So when it happens like that, you have to always put your stop loss in a better position, or put yourself in a better position to be what, so that when the market is retracing, it's not going to affect you. So let's hope it will break above this one. Okay, let's hope it will break above this one. Because one thing too is what, the chances that this candle created no bottom wick. You can see. So the chances that maybe it is going to flip up is very high, because this one we have more, the market is in our favor, as in the daily time frame. You see how it has created a head and shoulder, what they usually call it, head and shoulder or something. So I see the structure. This is the point it's broken, made a retest. Get it? So what are we expecting? A trend continuation to this end. So we wait for the H4 candle to close. So let's wait for the H4 candle to close to give us the support that we are waiting for. So those who want to get signals to pay for the mentorship, this is the trade for you. This is a trade for you. So the pair is AUD USD. The pair is AUD USD. So we are waiting for the support to be created. Then we take a sell. So let me delete this one before someone will even take a sell and start blaming me. The sell is not ready. Charlie, you don't know how people are aggressive, man. People are really aggressive, man. So it's better you wait. Let the candle break above this one. Let the candle break above this one. If the candle breaks above, but one thing is I'm seeing maybe it will pull back, because the way this candle formed with no bottom wick, I'm expecting maybe it will either make a pullback. Okay, it will either make a pullback. Other than that, if it's close like this, then it looks clean. It looks clean. So every USD is what's refusing to move up. It's kind of slow. So we have a range over here. So when this candle close like this, then maybe there's chances that tomorrow there will be what opportunity over here. It depends, because this one is going to, so okay, let's say maybe around, if this one closed around 1 o'clock, the next one will close, then let's see what will happen. Let's see what will happen. So if the daily candle, if the next candle break the dip of this one, that means what? We are having another confluence. So before you enter the market, we have some confluence. We have something called confluence, like combination of tools. Okay, combination of tools to what, or to multiple confirmations. So if this one breaks, that means what? If this one break, for instance, that means we have another confluence. Our candlestick has broken. The dip of the candlestick has been broken. So most of the times, AUD and gold looks like it's most, they have some correlation, because AUD is what, a commodity. AUD is a commodity. This is a commodity pair. AUD and NZD are commodity pairs. So it's relates, or it aligns with what gold will be doing. So it's mostly influence. It has an influence, or gold has an influence on it. So mostly you see the structure to be the same. You see the structure to be the same. So if you can see the structure, if you can watch the structure very well, you can watch the structure very well. You can see gold. You can see gold and AUD has some correlation. You get it? They have some correlation. Gold and AUD have some correlation on how it moves. NZD card. Yeah, so it looks like it's the same as the AUD USD. The way the structure is formed. Pairs like, because Charlie, entering it, taking a trade, and it will take a very long, price will be before it will get to your target. I don't have that patience. So it's the structure looks the same as what is happening on AUD USD. The structure looks the same. It also looks good, but so as I said, you see AUD is flipping bullish because the H4 candle opened with no wick at the top, so you might see a pullback before. You might see a pullback. So let's relax and wait, because the week is young. It looks like I'm very desperate this week. Charlie. Where some people to the one time pacing this thing for you people will be 1 a.m. crowd will start giving you signals. By this week, I have to make money. I'm not going to give any pair a chance. I'm hoping something like this will happen. If something like this is going to happen this week, then a clean move like this, it doesn't happen more often. Trades like this doesn't happen more often, but when it happens, so it's similar to what's happening over here. You see, it's similar. It's similar to this one. By this one, there was a range over here. So it was similar to what happened over here. So if the AUD USD looks the same as this one, the AUD USD looks the same. You see, it broke, retested, created a support, and what? So it's the same thing that is happening on AUD USD. So this one has broken, created a support, but you have to first of all wait for the support to be created before. We have to wait for the support to be created before. So I'm in one group. The person said buy GBP USD current market price. So let's see whether we can buy G. I'm in one group and the guy is saying buy GBP USD. Hey Charlie, this guy don't want people blow them account too. Yeah, so he said buy GBP USD. Your stop loss should be 1.30875. 1.30875. So at this point, your stop loss should be here, and your take profits. So your stop loss. You said your stop loss should be here. You said buy it at current current market price. Your take profit 32.4410. 32.410. 32. Hey, Charlie, the guy in risk, you take profit in there. So you see the reason why I'm saying everyone sees the market differently. Everyone is having technical eye. He said buy G. Why should you buy? Okay. Why should you buy? While the market is looking bearish, you have to wait for the market to tell you what to do before. So all eyes on what? AUD USD. All eyes on AUD USD. So the moment this candle close like this, when it's closed like this, I'm going to risk my life saving on this one. So I'm going to take, when it forms like this, I'm going to risk it for the biscuits. Then target this zone. So it will be something like set and forget. You set, you forget about it. So this is what I'm expecting on AUD USD. Something like this. This is what I'm expecting to happen on. Hey, I'm saying I saw. You're also asking me a buy. I said you are going to buy a sell, not a buy. If the candle, so you have to wait for the H4 candle to close. When it closed bearish above the zone that you are talking about there, before you take the sell. Now it's not ready. We are waiting for a support to be created. When it's created support, then we take a sell. And that's what we are looking up to, or we are waiting for. We are waiting for the support to be created. Say, please, we are waiting for the support to be created. So you are waiting for the H4 candle to break above this zone. You get it? You are waiting for it to break above, below this zone. So when it's created support, so the support over, when the support is created, you get it? When the support is created, then we take the continuation of what? The move. So we are waiting for the support to be created. When the support is created, so the market moves the same, like it's the same. You get it? It's the same thing. So when you move to Euro USD, this thing has happened over. When you move to Euro USD, let me show you a similar thing. Know the patterns. So you see this one, it's moved up. Let me clean everything. You see, it broke above, created a what? It's created a support. What did it happen? Trend continuation. Broke above, created a support. What happened? Trend continuation. Broke above, created a support. What happened? Trend continuation. So it's the same thing that is happening. The moment the support is created, trend is continuing. So I have to try. I'll be doing a challenge. I'll try and maybe find my account like $100 or something and flip it. I'll be doing something like this. So when the support is created, we are waiting for the H4 to close. So it will close in the next 54 minutes. So let's wait for when it's closed, when the support the market create. So H12 is even looking good. You get it? H1 is really looking good. H1 is really looking good. So your stop loss is going to be below the previous H4 candle. You get it? It's going to be below the previous H4 candle. Then we take a sell. So I think I have to be putting out the majors over here. USD card. USD card is not advisable to be trading it. USD JPY2 really moves very slow. USD JPY. USD card, because trading them at the same time, you're going to experience a lot of consolidation. And NZD, USD, these are the majors. No commodity, no metal. So it is moving like how we expected it to move. So NZD USD2 is looking good. It's the same thing that is happening. But I prefer taking AUD USD as compared to NZD USD. So those on the YouTube distance, maybe the time the trade will happen, you guys won't be around. Or like you guys, I won't be around rather. So what you guys should be expecting on AUD USD when it's close. So you are waiting for around 50 minutes time. It is going to close. When it's close above the price level, okay. When it's close like this, then you take a sell, targeting this zone. Okay, you take it targeting this zone, but I have to wait for the H4 candle to close. You wait for the H4 candle to close, then you take a sell. So waiting for the H4 candle to close, no, you have to wait for it to close bearish above the zone that I'm talking about. You get it? Then you take a sell. So that's what we are expecting on. So that's why you have to join the private group, because everything is going to happen on the private. So if you want to buy the mentorship, you can chat me or WhatsApp me, okay? Or if you want signal before you be able to. It has created a double bottom. I see. Let's hope so. So I'm asking you a question that because in case the trade goes against us, we are coming for our money. That's what you have to know. So you should trust your words, right? So remember last Friday, it was the same thing that you were waiting for on Euro USD. You guys remember when it created the pullback? I was saying you should wait for the support to be created, and we missed the move. It's the same thing. This one. So you should wait for the support to be created, and you take the buy. But it moved before us. We are hoping this one to same thing won't happen to us. We are hoping same thing won't happen to us. So let's wait for the H4 to close. So when it's closed, I'm hoping, so we have more time, 47 minutes. By the way, I'm not sure, maybe it's going to move before us, or so you see, if the market is trending, why do you want to go against the trend? Why do you want to go against the trend? If the market is, so the safer side is what? Trade with the higher time frame trends. You get it? Trade with the higher time frame trend. That's when you are going to be very confident. You see, the daily time frame is what? You are seeing red candles. Why is the network? You are seeing red candles. H4, you are seeing red candle, and you are going to buy. Why do you want to buy? Is it because on what? This strong level. Is it because of the weekly level, or why? It can be broken. You get it? It can be broken. So why do you want to trade with a trend? That's the best advice I will give you. So we are still in waiting mode. You are going to wait for this one to create the support. So when the support is created, we are going to wait for what? For it to give us, as when it breaks, it pulls back, give us the support, then we take the flip. Okay, then we take the flip. So you have more time. You still have more time, but you don't have to, because the H1 candle, the way the H1 even formed, so it's better you have to wait for the 9 o'clock candle to form, because the way the H1 candle formed, it's not good to be taking a sell now. Okay, so let's wait for the H4 to close. When the H4 close, then what? When the H4 close, then we take the sell, but you should hope it's not going to close in the middle of a range. When it happens like that, you can't take the trade. So you should hope it's going to close within this range. Okay, it should close within this range. This range should be the preferable area that it should close with. But if it's close like this, you can't. It's far from the area of interest, and you are going to experience a pullback. But this one, for instance, if it is pulling back from here to the area of interest, from here to here is not far. From here to here, even though our stop loss is going to be here, it's not that far. But when you are taking, when it is in the middle of like here, maybe if the trade is here, from here to the area of interest is really far. You get it? It's really far. So it's not advisable to be taking trades within when it is far from the area of interest. So you have more time. So even today is Monday, we don't have high interest, like high impact news like that. So I'm sure this trade should. It's high probability trade, because this one, if you are taking a sell, as I said, you don't have a support. You don't have, where are you going to what? It can be, this one can flip back again. Okay, it can flip back again. So it's advisable we wait for a support to be created, even though like how you missed the other time. Last time you missed that move on Euro USD as I was waiting for the support to be created. We missed that move. This one is the same pattern of Euro USD has really moved. So it's the same pattern over here. You get it? And I was saying you should wait for the support to be. So the support I'm talking about, you see this one for instance, it created a resistance. You get it? The bearish candle created a resistance and what? Trend continue. So something like that sort. The market has given you a hand. Okay. The market has given you a hand on where it is moving to. So you have to wait for the market to give you a hand. Let the market predict where it is going to move to before, even though it has broken the zone, but we have something called what? An impulse move. It can just be what? Wow, the way it is pumping. The way it is pumping. I'm hoping it's not going to what? The way it is pumping. But it's better you wait for it to close. The H4 candle to close. The way it is pumping, are you going to miss it or what? Because if we're taking a sell over here, but I'm hoping maybe it will just wake back again. So it is breaking the daily dip. It's breaking the dip of the daily candle. Because if we are taking a sell, there was no area of interest, daily area of interest that we are going to see. Maybe we are going to what? To be leaning on. And this one too has now broken it. Kind of, it's moving. Oh, so it's moving. So that means go to is selling. Okay, good is not moving now. You don't have to be impulsive. Be impulsive, because if you are, there's no area level that you are going to see. Now that even the H1 is trying to break through the consolidations. So you saw at the H1 time frame, we had what? A consolidation over here, consolidation over here, now that you see this candle try to break, thinking it's moving down, it's wicked in. So what's the chances that this one is not going to do the same thing? So that's why I'm saying you have to wait. Even though it is moving but it's advisable you wait for a support to be created. Even if you miss the trade, it's better you do the right thing. Okay, it's better you do the right thing. So I think I'm exhausted. So those on the YouTube channel, that's what I said. if you want to look for a sell, since it's moving, wait for the H4 candle, wait for the 9 o'clock candle to close. When it's closed, then you take the flip. Okay, but since it's moving really really fast, so when it comes to the USD JPY, for instance, that trade I'm talking about, it created the support. You see, there was a support that was created. You get it? There was a support that was created. So if you are taking the impulse move, if you are taking an impulse move, you see a support over here, a resistance over here. You get it? You see a resistance over here, but this one hasn't created that resistance yet. You get it? This one hasn't created that resistance yet. Suppose maybe it fell on this one, we could have said maybe the support has been created, but this one, it's kind of moving very fast. So 22 pips, 27 pips. So as I said, most of the times the wave 3 really moves. So this one has potential of moving very deep, selling very deep. So as I'm saying, you are expecting a continuation to what? To this side. Okay, expecting a continuation to this side. So I have something doing. So as I'm saying, so those on YouTube, you have to be watching this pair. Okay, by the way, it is moving very deep. I said you are going to be looking for a sell, by the way it is moving. All right, so I'm going to call it a day over here. So on Telegram, you continue on WhatsApp. Thank you all for tuning in. So have a nice day. Hello YouTube. So tomorrow we'll meet at the same time tomorrow around 6 a.m. GMT towards 9 o'clock, 8:30 to 9 o'clock GMT. So bye bye to you all. See you all tomorrow. Take care. So as I said, the trade, you can be watching it. Okay.